Yo, what is absolutely Gucci, y'all? Welcome back to another video. As you can tell from the title, I'm going to be showing you guys how to properly clean your chain. Contrary to what a lot of people believe, a lot of people clean their chain the wrong way. You just need three things: chain wax or chain lube, and then chain cleaner and a brush. All right, and of course some water. I just finished cleaning my bike, so that's why there's soap everywhere. And this only takes like max 15 minutes, depending on how clean or dirty your chain is. But me personally, it just takes me 15 minutes, only because I clean my chain every like 600 miles, so it's not always dirty. So first things first, right? Get your motorcycle on a stand. Very important, and it makes this job much easier. If you don't have a stand, you'll just have to roll your bike to move the chain around, and that takes time. Anyways, first things first, apply chain cleaner to your chain. I just do it one time because I know I keep up with my clean schedule, so I just go once around and I let it sit for like 5 minutes, 5 to 10 minutes, and then after that I use the brush it up, and then I apply the chain lube to it. So what I personally like to do is wet my brush first. That makes things go cleaner. So then I just brush, I just brush and brush and brush, and then periodically I would just rinse it off again. And then as you can see, there's some nastiness coming out of it, and then I go ahead and restart the process again. Just brush. So realistically, you just want to like brush it 3 times around. You want to do this bottom part as well, because you want to get as much of it as possible. You want to get all that dirt out as much as possible. And then I go ahead and rinse it out, rinse the brush out again until you don't see any like black stuff coming out, which is a good sign. It means you got a lot of the dirt out. What a lot of people don't know about this one end is so that you can clean your sprocket. So that's something that a lot of people miss, because your sprocket also contains all that mud, dirt, and grime. So that's why you have it. And then last thing I like to do is just hose it down. And then you can already see how clear it's becoming. All right, and then lastly, I like to get some paper towels and just clean off the chain, get rid of all that water. Go ahead and wipe down the chain. You want to get as much of that water as possible. And then on top of that, you're also wiping off any grime that you might have missed out on. Remember, the whole purpose of this is to get as much grime out of your chain as much as possible. And on top of that, get it dry as much as possible. And then of course, don't forget to clean off your sprocket. Your sprocket is always going to be the dirtiest, because just naturally dirt, grime, and all that stuff just builds in your sprocket. And of course, be careful with your fingers. You do not want to get caught up. Now once you feel happy with how your chain is looking, you can go ahead and apply your chain lube. So of course, shake your bottle, follow the directions. This is the important part. You want to go down, you want to spray it one time only, because you don't want to overdo it. Now, depending on what your next moves are going to be, like if you're going to be riding later on, then yeah, apply it once. But if you're going to be like storing it over the winter, then go ahead and apply it as much as possible. But obviously don't overdo it to the point where like the chain lube is just dripping down from your chain. So I like to have a starting point, which is like the chain link, and go down. And then that's it. The chain loop is going to sink into the links and spread out. You do not have to do the outer parts, because that's how the chain actually gets more dirty. And of course, if you overdo it, just go ahead and wipe it down, because you do not want excess chain lube just swinging around on you and whatnot. But yeah, that's how to properly clean your chain and lube it. If you guys have any questions, go ahead and ask down in the comments. And if you made it to the end of the video, thank you. I'll see you guys in a bit. Peace out.